What's going on, guys? This XQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. But if it's your first time to the channel, don't hesitate. Hit that subscribe button. You'll get the daily dose of news and commentary with a twist. We keep things right. We keep them tight, without a shadow of a doubt. Today's video, bud. I've been looking around at this whole vaccine push out, and but it's making making less and less sense. Not more and more. Well, it's getting more and more stupid is what it's getting. Because it just seems like they don't nobody know what they're doing. Everybody's confused. They don't know how many doses to give you. They don't know what they're grabbing off the shelves. I mean, ain't nobody tested this properly. In the long haul, they just jabbed a few folks who were about 20, 25, 35. How about 55? Oh, yeah, they look like they did something good. So, hey, man, let's go on and roll with it. Now they saying, hey, bud, anyone receiving the COVID-19 vaccine should avoid alcohol around the time of injection. You know, that'd been nice to know before folks went in there and got jabbed up. I mean, have you had some issues? I'm trying to figure it out, bud. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why I need to avoid alcohol? Now, they say right here, they determined that after 3 glasses of an alcoholic beverage, lymphocyte cells in researchers' bodies decreased by as much as 50%. Bo, don't you think that's something that you might want to push out to the public? You know what I'm saying? If you say your thing works, oh, she 95%. There ain't no shadow of a doubt. 95%. Oh, and that was decreasing by 50% if you had you some drinks. Bo, you know how many folk drinking right now? Bo, man, about everybody getting them a drink right now, bud. Even the pastor having to look and get him a drink. He's like, woo, boy, I need a stiff one to calm me down a little bit, cause it's getting rough and rowdy out here, bud, and I don't understand what's going on. So I mean, the, they're not giving everybody the full information, as I've said the whole time. Okay, and what's so crazy about it is that over in Israel, they got hundreds of Israelis infected with COVID after receiving the Pfizer vaccine. It's like, bud, hold on. So they done pushed all these inoculations out. The folks get the first shot, and then they get the convid anyway. A couple days later, it said, hold on a second now. Okay, because what people don't understand about this mRNA vaccine right here is the fact that it's not actually exposing you to the actual coronavirus itself. It is making your body create proteins that's supposed to mimic the Convid 1984. You know what I'm saying? It's just supposed to mimic it. So they ain't got no clue if this thing gonna do a damn thing for you. Now, some stuff that I didn't know it, they had they've had 240 people, looks like that's got COVID-19 after they got the shot. It's like, dang, bro. So hold on a second, man. If I if I get the first dose and then I get COVID, I guess I don't need the second dose, right? Or they still want me to get jabbed up. You know what the answer is to that. Don't answer it, okay? Now, some things that I didn't know, because I'm learning stuff all the time. You got to keep learning. Of course, we know it requires 2 shots, but according to the studies, the immunity to the COVID-19 increases only 8 to 10 days after the first injection and eventually reaches 50%. So you got a 50-50 shot, then you got to wait 21 more days or 28 more days. And that's when it's supposed to pump you up to 95%. But hold on a second. I mean, we're looking out there. I mean, Britain, like, man, just mix and match the thing. You got one folk get 5 doses. So how much percentage they get? You see what I'm saying? Is this an actual vaccination program? Because Bo, stuff look this bad, folk gotta be fired. You know what I'm saying? Oh, keep your job, bud. Just keep jabbing folks up, not know what you're doing. We ain't got no clue if it's gonna mess you up, if you've been drinking before, if you ate peanuts the day before, if you ate a bucket of shrimp, man, you ain't got no clue. Come on, man. But we pitiful, bud. Oh my God, bud. So that's why you gotta wait. And every time I see 28 days, Bo, it just reminds me of the damn zombie movie, 28 Days Later. Man, I know I'm getting way out there, but Bo, man, we getting too weird about this stuff. Now, I seen some other things out there where where some U.S. officials are considering half doses of the Moderna vaccine to give a few more people some immunity. I'm like, half a dose? Half a dose. I mean, we just we just making it up as we go along. And people are clapping their hands and they still believe these hacks, bud. These are the same folks that say you can have a period if you a man. It's the same dudes. You know what I'm saying? So so they say right here, data from Moderna's clinical trials demonstrate that people between ages of 18 to 55 who received two 50 microgram doses showed an identical immune response to the standard 2 100 microdoses. Then why are we giving them the 2 100 microdoses? Why don't we give them the lesser stuff? If it's the exact same thing, you see what I'm saying? I mean, and they still having it delivered, on schedule 4 weeks apart. And this is gonna get immunization out there to a larger swath. I mean, are we sure? I mean, do y'all know? I mean, come on now. I'm trying to figure the thing out. And but how can you still believe these people as they make it up as they go along? But I want people who are consistent. The minute I see you're not consistent, I don't trust you, okay? That's just all there is to it. I want consistent messages from people, even if they're nefarious, you know what I'm saying? Even if they're evil. I know your message. I know how to approach you. But when you're all over the place, you know what I'm saying? Like we throwing darts at a board, closed eyes, blindfold. Let's see who gets closest to the center, because that's what they doing. Now, beyond that, I seen another guy or another couple people who saying they're considering it's time to consider delaying the second dose of the COVID vaccine. Well, dang, bud, it told me that it's gonna take me 8 to 10 days to get up to 50%, got a 50-50 shot. I mean, now now the fools want. Oh man, maybe we need to just hold off on that second dose and so we can get more people the first dose. I'm like, come on now. Now this is Robert Water in the chair of Department of Medicine, University of California, San Francisco. Don't need to listen to him. These dummies don't know what they're doing. I mean, University of California, San Fran, you mean lockdown indefinitely? Yeah, I want to listen to you. And Ahish Jha. I mean, it ain't Ja Rule either, I know. I mean, but my man right here, Bo, Mike Tyson famous said, everybody has a plan until they've been punched in the mouth. Well, Bo, man, you wouldn't been punched in the mouth if you just did what we usually do, man. Which is nothing. I mean, I'm sorry, bud. Don't make it a big fiasco on TV. This ain't Ebola, alright? It ain't smallpox. It ain't the 1918 Spanish flu. It ain't the Black Death. It just ain't it. So I mean, you tell folks, I mean, it just be like, yeah, he got a new cold coming around, so you know what I'm saying? New flu coming around, so I would probably suggest people to, make sure they're taking care of their bodies as best as possible. Vitamin D, vitamin C, get plenty of exercise, drink plenty of fluids. But no, let's get this inoculation process that we ain't got no clue about. And you know why we ain't got a clue? Because folks in Washington, D.C. are just, they walk up in the grocery store and they getting the COVID-19 vaccine. Hold on a second now. When I seen this, I was like, man, we can't be serious, okay? I mean, you know what I'm saying? But we can't be serious. And we see right here, two Washington, D.C. grocery shoppers picked up an incredibly rare impulse item at a checkout this week, a coronavirus vaccine. Law student David McMillan and a friend were at Giant Food Supermarket on New Year's Day when a pharmacist flagged them down and asked if they wanted the miracle COVID-19 shot as supply problems persist across the nation. So as folks, I seen folks, what was it, in Florida? Man, they were like a 3 mile long line trying to get a jab. Man, all you need to do was be in Washington, D.C. Folk ring you down in the grocery store to give you a jab. And Bo, they took it. I mean, it's an old man. Oh, here we go. Let's put the urgency out there. Turner was like, hey, I've got 2 doses of the vaccine I'm going to have to throw away if I don't give them to somebody. We close in 10 minutes. Do you want the Moderna vaccine? I'd have been like, no. Man, I'm here to get a a loaf of bread and some sandwich meat and some cheese. No, I don't want to get jabbed up in the grocery store. Man, come on now. You see what I'm saying? We just got folk running around the grocery store. Hey, man, you want this? You want a shot today? And then we got folk dumb enough to get it. I'm like, oh my God, man, from just somebody random in the grocery store. Man. But we have bred a sea of idiots, man. That's all. I mean, that's what we've done. I mean, and we deserve it. You know what I'm saying? But man, we deserve this from what it's looking like. Because what I'm seeing more and more, I'm seeing people who want to be in enslavement. They're begging for it. Please lock me down. Please tell me what to do. Please send me a check every month so I ain't got to work. I'm like, man, what has happened to us? So all I see all over the planet as the vaccine goes out, it ain't nothing but more lockdowns. Lebanon, they gearing for lockdown. I mean, new stricter measures. England and Scotland re-enter full lockdown. Man, I thought they were supposed to be Scotland. I thought they was England. Dr. Fauci said, boy, they know how to do it. They know how to get it done. What happened, Fauci? Why ain't you saying nothing, punk? I mean, come on, step up to the plate, bruh. Say you're wrong. Say you can't stop a virus. Say we're not gods. How about this? Norway imposes new restrictions to halt third COVID wave. What do you mean a third wave? I thought Norway was the heat. I thought it was a cat's pajama. The Nordic country. Oh, they doing so much better than Sweden because they locking down. Well, I mean, 3 lockdowns. So the first lockdown didn't work. The second lockdown didn't work. So we do a third lockdown. We're that stupid. I mean, and then we move over to Australia. Most populous state reports zero COVID cases, urges more testing. It's just like, y'all say you ain't got no cases, but they're telling you to still mask, still social distance, don't go see nobody, and you say you ain't got no cases, and we say, but we ain't testing enough. We need to test some more folks so we can find some more convid, so we can so we can lock down harder, and then we gonna go to the cat's pajama, California. Maybe the dumbest state of them all. Them in New York are holding hands as they walk down the altar. California city bans public sitting, removes seats from public property in attempt to battle COVID-19. Bo, you can't even go sit on a bench outside because we are that stupid. I mean, okay, but okay. Had to take a breath because that was a long rant. And this isn't a vaccination program. This isn't a vaccination program at all, man. It's not a program to get out of the lockdowns. It's not a program to get things back to normal. It's a program to pretty much ruin all our lives, man. I don't know how else to see it. Unless you're an elite, then you can do what you want to. Eat at French Laundry. If you're an athlete, you can go play basketball all you want. You know, have all the facilities open to you. If you're a movie star, you can go make your movies and make your millions of dollars. All the rest of us, you need to stay at home, shut up, and do what we say. Because, you know, we're the experts and we know what's best for you. Kick rocks. I'm done with the nonsense, bud. I mean, it's obvious that we ain't doing nothing. Nothing we're doing is working, okay? Nothing we're doing is working. You're fear mongering the masses, which in fact decreases your immune system. The more you're in stress, the more you're fearful. It is a known fact, without a doubt, that it decreases your immune system, which makes you more susceptible to diseases. But we keep succumbing to it, and Bo, it's gonna take something big to get us out of this hole we in, bud. Cause we, but we in a flat out hole. So I want to know what y'all's thoughts are on this in the comment section below. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I went through quite a few things on this, and yeah, because it was burning on my heart, and I had to get it out there in a rant filled 15 minutes. Or how many minutes is it? 16. So, as I said, I want to know what y'all's thoughts are in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, click notification bell so you know when I post in the future. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.